I'm attempting to build a perfect 32-0 team in college football 25. I'll be building my team by spinning this wheel of all 134 teams in college football 25, and I'll be picking a player or position group from each team we land on until we fill out our entire roster. We also will have a chance to steal a player on offense and defense from each team that we defeat on our schedule, which will hopefully give us enough star players to go undefeated and win the national championship 2 seasons in a row, which is our ultimate goal in this video. And if we go undefeated in back-to-back seasons and win 2 natties in this video, I'm going to give $50 in gift cards away to some of my lucky subscribers in the comment section down below. And again, that's if we beat the challenges, not if we lose them. So you guys better be rooting for me. We're going to be adding our team to the Big Ten, and we're playing as the Montana Grizz. A 75 overall with a 74 offense and a 77 defense. Definitely not good enough to compete in the Big Ten right now. So we'll start with our first wheel spin to build our team. And we landed on Oklahoma State, whose best player is 95 overall Ollie Gordon, and that's exactly what we're going to be taking. And Ollie Gordon is officially a Montana Grizzly. So we went ahead and went with our next spin, and this is what we landed on. Ooh, Arkansas. Let's see what we get from there. Arkansas's best player is 94 overall Landon Jackson, so that's certainly who we're going to take. Landon, you're joining the Grizz. Florida, there's some very good players at Florida. That could be crazy. Part of me wants to take DJ Legway just because he's really young, so he could develop for our next season of this, but I don't think he's going to move right now. I want to get a different QB later on. So I think we're going to go with Jason Marshall Jr., a 90 overall cornerback. And now we have our lockdown corner in Montana, which gives us 3 superstar players. We're going to need more because, again, we're going to have to go 32-0 or 34-0 in 2 seasons, which would be more wins in a row than even Trevor Lawrence got with Clemson back in 2018 and 2019. And if you guys get 2,000 likes in this video, I'm going to try and go 50-0 to break the all-time record for wins in a row in the next video in this series. That means 3 undefeated seasons in a row with 3 national championships. Screw it. You guys have been showing so much support on these videos. If we get 4,000 likes in this video, I'm going to give away a jersey of one of the players we add on this team to one of you guys. So subscribe, don't miss any videos, and join the Milk Squad, boys. We drink a lot of milk in this house, like half a gallon a day probably. But 3 players isn't going to cut it. We're going to spin a few more times. Our next few spins would land us on LSU, Alabama, oh my gosh, that is an insane back-to-back, and UMass, giving us 95 overall Will Campbell from LSU, the freshman sensation Ryan Williams from Alabama, and an 86 wide receiver from UMass. And then we'd spin the wheel our final 3 times before we get into our special wheel spin, and we would land on Florida again. Okay, I guess I'll take that. UCF, we can get a great player from there. And Troy, interesting. I have no clue who we can get from there. So we took Jake Slaughter, an 89 overall center from Florida, and we'll add RJ Harvey. And from Troy, we took Devonta Ross, an 88 overall wide receiver. And for our final 2 wheel spins, we're going to spin the wheel of the Big Ten, and we're going to spin the wheel of the SEC. So we can add 2 more big superstars to this team to try and go 32-0, which is going to be nearly impossible. Starting with our Big Ten wheel, and we landed on this. Ohio State. That is huge. And now we're going to spin the SEC wheel. And this one gave us something amazing as well. South Carolina. Okay, we'll see who's great on there. I have one idea, but we might not take it. We'll see. There's a lot of great players on Ohio State like Caleb Downs, Jack Sawyer, Quinshon Judkins, Emeka Ibuka, but we're looking for future stuff because we have next season as well, so we're taking Jeremiah Smith, possibly the best player in college football for the next couple of years. And Nick Amanwari, a 93 overall free safety, so that's what we gotta do. The Montana Grizz are now a 78 overall with a 77 offense and an 80 overall defense. We have a ton of superstars on the team, but no offense to Brock Bowers' cousin, Joe Bowers, I don't think this guy is going to win us a natty anytime soon. So we're going to spin the wheel one more time to steal a QB from any team in college football, and I hope we land on a great one. Ooh, Tennessee. Okay, we can get someone very good from there. Nico Iamaleava is going to be our brand new QB, 88 overall. He's going to be a dog for us. And now Nico Iamaleava is officially our quarterback for the Grizz. But this team of all-stars is now going to have to go 16-0 on this season, if not 17-0, and win the national championship. And then we're going to have to do it again next season. We are about to try and accomplish one of the hardest challenges in college football history. Now, along the way of us going 32-0, we're going to have to complete all of these challenges along the way. And if we complete all of them in our very first season, we're going to get a massive boost to our team to help them for the second season of hopefully going 32-0. But I'll reveal the boost when the time comes if we complete all of them in our first season. It's going to be huge, though. And our schedule has a lot of great teams on it that we can steal some awesome players from, starting with Colorado and Boise State, who we can take the 2 Heisman frontrunners from if we beat them. Game 1 against Colorado is going to be a tough one. We do have a lot of great players, though, and we start up 7-3 against Colorado. We're down 3 right after half. Up 4. We could upset them. We're up 21-10, 28-10. We beat Colorado, and we get to take a player from offense and defense. That is huge for us. I know I'm like super excited right now, but I was scared we were gonna fail this video on the very first game, so that was huge. Great game by Nico. And I think you guys all know who I'm stealing from Colorado, right? I mean, come on, bro. It's obvious. We are taking Shiloh Sanders. I'm kidding, obviously. We're taking Travis Hunter on offense and on defense. 99 overall, the best player in college football 25. And now we have 99 overall Travis at cornerback and at wide receiver. And this has got to be one of the greatest wide receiving cores in the history of college football. Travis Hunter, Jeremiah Smith, and Ryan Williams. Are you kidding me? And Travis Hunter is going to be perfect for us with our huge game coming up against Boise State and his Heisman rival, Ashton Jeanty. Boise State game here. Gotta have a great game with Travis Hunter. We're going to be up 7 right now. 14-0, 21-0, 21-7. Oh my goodness, we're blowing them out. They make it close in the end, but we destroy Boise State 38-21. Looks like we picked off their QB twice. We held Ashton Jeanty to 98 yards on 6 carries. And our receiving core had a really good day, which means obviously Nico Iamaleava also had a great day. Travis Hunter and Jason Marshall got the picks though, so that's awesome. Boise State's best player though is 98 overall Ashton Jeanty, and obviously that's who we're going to take. We're also going to take their tight end though, Matt Louder. And now 98 overall Ashton Jeanty is on our offense, and Matt Louder is joining him on the grid. And now we're up to an 80 overall. That is not too bad, but that is where things are going to change. We can now only take 1 player from each team that we beat. Whether that's offense or defense, we'll find out who we play. And then we're going to need this offense to step up against East Carolina because they have a future first-round pick in Savone Rebel at cornerback, who we're probably going to take if we end up beating them. Game against ECU, they don't have a stacked team, so we do have a chance against them, but they're going to take the lead early. We go up 21-7 right now, 21-10. This might be a shootout, to be honest with you. We're up 28-10. It's getting close here at the end of the game, but we're gonna pull away by 7 points, barely winning. And we're taking Savone Rebel Jr. at the cornerback position from them. A 6'3" cornerback is going to be crazy alongside Travis Hunter. Welcome to Montana, Savone. You're not entering the draft. You're playing with us to build a dynasty that goes 32-0. Next game against Washington here. They are 1-3, so I think we have a solid chance against them, especially with all the good players we have. But we are in a bit of a shootout once again with a solid opponent. We're going to pull away, though, in the end, and we're going to win this game very easily. Washington goes down to Montana. From Washington, though, we're going to take their 90 overall middle linebacker, Carson Bruner. And we're going to need him for our Big Ten rivalry game against Nebraska. Now, Nebraska is 4-1 right now. They've almost a better record than us, but if we beat them, that's going to be huge. If we win our next 2 games, everything is going to change, and things are going to get a bit harder for us. And it's looking like we're going to beat them 30-14 over Nebraska, which puts us at 5-0 and also in the top 25 in the nation. And we're going to take their 86 overall defensive tackle, which puts us up to an 82 overall with an 81 offense and 84 defense. And again, if we win this next game, things are going to get much harder for us. And with this game being against the Wisconsin Badgers, it's going to be tough. Gotta win this one, and then everything is going to get much tougher. We're up 14-7 right now, but they keep coming back downfield and throwing interceptions. So eventually, they're going to get in. We take a 21-7 lead, and we're going to hold on to it, beating Wisconsin. And we're going to take their 90 overall strong safety, Hunter Waller. But being 6-0 at the midpoint of the season means we can no longer steal players for the remainder of this season. The upside is, though, to begin next season, we get to steal 2 players that we beat in the playoffs, if that is, we win the national championship. So there's big stakes on the line right here, ribeyes even. We need to win out the rest of the season to make the playoffs. Big game against USC here. They're going to take a 7-0 lead off the rip. We tie it up, though. They come back with 3 points. We are going to have to win here. Up 4, up 1, down 5. Oh my goodness, this is getting intense. We're up 3. We're up 3 points. We have to watch the end. USC in field goal range right now. They only have 1 timeout, though, so things could get very interesting here. If the pass rush can get in, they're going to do a run play and get sacked. 3rd and 10 here. 2 incompletions, and this game is over. USC QB in the pocket. He might get sacked. He does. No, he breaks a couple tackles. They're going to have to time out. This is going to be a long one, like 52 yards or so. It's up. Wide left. Montana beats USC. Oh my gosh, that was intense. Lava Boy kneels the ball and we win. That was insane. But we can't steal a player from USC, so, you know, we'll simulate to the playoffs. We then finish out the regular season with wins against Maryland, Illinois, and Michigan State. And then we'd head into the Big Ten championship against Penn State. It's gonna be an interesting game. I have no clue how this is gonna go. Obviously, I want us to go undefeated. We're up 14-7, 21-7. Could blow the doors off this one. I hope we beat them really badly because I don't want a close game at all. I want to not have any stress in the remainder of the season, and thankfully we win 28-21. Jalen Milroe wins the Heisman, which means we don't get to add any legends for next season, which is what we were going to do if we beat every single challenge in the first season, but that's okay. We had 1 first-team All-American, Travis Hunter, and then we had like 6 on the freshman team, but we complete that challenge at least. We didn't even have a top 60 offense, but we had the #1 defense in the country, which means we complete that challenge as well. We just need to win a Heisman next season, and of course, we have to still go undefeated this season and next season. This is going to be a long video, boys. I hope you were enjoying. Because again, if I go 32-0 in this video and you guys get 4,000 likes and like it a lot, I'm going to do one where I go 50-0 to break the all-time record for most wins in a row by a franchise, which is going to take a long time. So I hope you enjoy this. And subscribe, you know, don't miss any videos. We're on the road to 30,000 subs. Join the channel and join the Milk Squad, boys. As for season stats, Nico had 32 touchdowns, 2,500 passing yards. Ashton Genty had 993 yards, really solid. Travis Hunter put up 704 yards, 625 for Ryan Williams. Jeremiah Smith had 612. Matt Lauder had 322. Landon Jackson had 6.5 sacks. Travis Hunter had 6 interceptions. And Savone Revel had 0 somehow. No clue how that happened. But we do have a first round bye in the college football playoffs. If we win that game, we're going to play the winner of Alabama and whoever they play, and then we have a chance to go to the Natty. First is Oregon in the Rose Bowl. We'll see how this game goes against Oregon. I'm definitely scared of them. We're going to start off 7-7 though. We somehow get a safety, I guess. I don't really know. Maybe I have no clue. A pick 2, something like that. I genuinely have no idea. We're in a very close matchup though. Oh my goodness. We're up 9 points, up 2 points. Let's see what happens. We're down 5. Let's see what we can do. I really want to see if they can play great here. We're going to get sacked. 2nd 20. Oh no, a penalty. 3rd and 20. 4th and 15. We get a first down though. Another first down. They've got to win this game. 3rd and 7. 1st and goal. 19 seconds left. 5 seconds left. Final play of the game. Can the boys get a touchdown here with 5 seconds remaining in the Rose Bowl? They've got to throw it up. They got it! Oh my God! They're going to win. They're going to win. Oh my gosh. Electric. Just electric. And that tackle is going to end it. We win the Rose Bowl, boys. And now we're in the semifinals against Georgia. Let's see how good we play. It looks like there was a fumble on the kickoff or something. We're up 10-0 instantly. 17-0. This is a far cry from the Oregon game. We're only up 3 now. This is so crazy. This game is going absolutely nuts. We're up 3 points, up 10 points in the 4th quarter, 34-17. We're going to beat Georgia and head to the Natty. We won the Natty in our last episode of the series, and now we're going to be in our 2nd one in this series, hopefully to be back-to-back champions. But we're going to have 3 wins by the end of this video. The Utah Utes against the Montana Grizz and the Natty. Who's going to win it all? We're just going to simulate the whole game. I just want to see if we can pull off the upset here. We are 15-0, but we're Montana, so we should lose this game. 14-0 in the first half has been a great start to this game. 21-0, 21-7. The Utes are coming back a little bit, but we're up 28-14 now. 35. We are pulling away, and Montana are your national champions, boys. But we went undefeated this season with all of those players we just got. But we still need to go undefeated for another entire season. But now we're going to make the Big Ten even more interesting by adding Alabama and Georgia into the mix. This is going to be the most competitive conference in football history, except for like the AFC North every single year. year in the NFL, if you guys watch the National Football League. Going to our second season, though, we are an 85 overall, as a lot of these guys have boosted in overall. Will Campbell, Landon Jackson, Savone Revel, all of these guys have gone up in overall a decent bit, but we're now going to steal 2 players from teams that were just in the playoffs. So we're going to take Derek Harmon from the Ducks, and we're going to steal Lander Parton from Utah. And now they're both on the Grizz, which brings us up to an 86 overall with an 85 offense and an 87 defense. We're still a 3.5-star program, even though we just won the frickin' Natty going 16-0. But maybe we can reach 5 stars if we go 16-0 twice in a row. The same thing stands for this season, though. We cannot steal players anymore from any teams. We have to reach the playoffs and go completely undefeated without stealing any more players. This is going to be our toughest challenge yet. And it all starts with our first few games against New Mexico State, Ohio, FCS Southeast, and UConn. New Mexico State should be a super easy win for us, I'd assume. I mean, they're a pretty rough organization. We're up 14-0, though. We're going to take a massive lead and not lose to New Mexico State in week 1. A huge win for us. And it's looking like against Ohio, we're having even less of a competition as we're going to blow them out as well. 45-7 is downright disrespectful, but they deserve it. They're from Ohio. I say as I'm from Montana. And our third game of the season against FCS Southeast is going to be even bigger of a blowout as we're already up 14-0 in the first quarter. And we shut them out 49-0. And our game against UConn is a little bit closer as we're only up 17 points and now 10. But we're going to close it out at the end of the game and finish with a 38-14 victory. Starting out with a 4-0 record is really huge, and we're number 4 in the country right now. And our next game is against SMU. We still don't have that tough as the schedule, but it's going to get worse as the season goes along. And once we hit the halfway point of this season, things are going to get very, very tough and scary for us with this wheel of positions right here. And I'll explain that in a second. We got to win these next 2 games first, which we win 34-17 and 49-0 over SMU and Oregon State. But to make things even scarier, we're going to spin this wheel right here of every position in the game, and whatever we land on, we have to get rid of. So we spun the wheel and landed on, okay, strong safety. That's not great because we only have 1 good one. And he's now getting benched and buried in our depth chart. Enjoy the bench, Hunter Waller. I'm going to miss you. We're going to have to spin that wheel 1 more time, though, once we reach the playoffs, and we could lose our QB, our running back, our wide receiver. Things could get scary. But we'd now be going into our toughest test of the season so far against Washington State with no strong safety. The thing I'm most interested in is how our defense does. They're doing pretty solid without us, but we're allowing points, and we're now losing tied 10-10 at half, down 7, down 4. Our offense is going to have to get it together quick. We're up 3 points. Things could get interesting. Washington State has the ball, 3rd and 9. They're going to go up 3 points. We got to have our offense drive upfield. 29 seconds left. They're going to score with no time left, and we're going to beat Washington State 29-27. Oh my gosh. That is insane. And our next game is against Penn State, who is a 91 overall. Huge game against Penn State here. We're going to be tied 7-7, down 3, up 4. Oh gosh, this is going to be a back and forth shootout for the ages. We're up 11 points before the half, though, and we're starting to pull away big time. Penn State cannot keep up with us in the second half, and we're going to blow them out easily. That was the biggest turnaround in the second half I think I've ever seen in my life. Nico with the National Offensive Player of the Week with 5 touchdowns, which begs the question, how is the Heisman ranking going? We don't have anybody on there. Miller Moss is number 1 right now. Xavier Thomas, Ty Simpson, Thomas Castellanos, and Cade Klubnik. But against Purdue, Nico would have a chance to go off. Want to see if Nico and the offense can go off in this game. I'm surprised with all the high points we've been scoring that we don't have a Heisman leader right now, but considering we're down 3 to Purdue at half, that could be a good thing, honestly. But second half, we're pulling away once again, and we're going to blow them out. I don't understand it. Our second half offense is pristine. I wish we could do this all game. We'd average 100 points a game. And apparently that game put us at number 1 in the Heisman Watch. I don't understand how the Heisman Watch works in this game. Are they watching with their eyes closed? Maybe. But we're going to go through the rest of our games of the regular season and go straight into the playoffs and hope that we can complete this challenge. I want Nico to get a Heisman, bro. So we went through the remainder of our regular season scheduled with 3 straight wins, finishing our regular season 12-0, 4 wins away from becoming 32-0. But before the playoffs, we had our Big Ten championship against the Michigan Wolverines. All right, Big Ten Championship. I'm very interested to see how this game plays out. Michigan's number 2 in the nation, so if we beat them, we have a pretty good chance of, running the table, completing the season undefeated, and it looks like we might, but it is very close, and they just tied it up. They just took the lead. We tie it up. Michigan has the ball. 2nd and 7. They're going to convert. They got a 3rd and 6. They get a huge first down. They're in the red zone right now. They get held to 4th and 2. They kick their points, and we are down 3. In the Big Ten Championship right now, we are down 3 points to Michigan with a minute left. Nico Iamaleava and the rest of the team are going to have a huge drive here. He's going to roll out to the left, almost pick up a first down, and call a timeout. What an electric ending to the regular season, boys. Nico in the pocket, 5 wide. He's looking for someone to get open. He almost throws a pick. This dude has the worst plays I've ever seen whenever we watch him, I swear to God. 3rd and 1 for the Grizzlies. Can Nico make something happen? He's bombing it deep. Someone better be wide open. Oh my gosh! 1st and goal. What a throw. Nico in the pocket, 1st and goal. Throwing a screen pass. Ashton Genty goes out of bounds at the 3. 5 wide. Rolling to the left. Dot on the run. Touchdown. There is a flag, though. I wonder if that was illegal touching. That was. Wow. We're going to have an even longer 3rd and goal, about 2 or 3 yards. Nico Iamaleava in the pocket. He's rolling left. He's going to get a touchdown with his legs. We take the lead with 30 seconds left. And we are going to win the Big Ten Championship and head into the playoffs undefeated. And Nico Iamaleava wins the Heisman Trophy. We complete all of those challenges, and we have 3 games to go to try and go 32-0, boys. We are nearly at the end of our journey. And then I have to go 50-0 in the next video in this series. That's going to be tough. Give me some challenges I should have during that video as well. Something to make it harder, easier, whatever you want. And our first game of the playoffs is the Rose Bowl against Alabama. If we win this, we're playing the winner of Jacksonville State and Charlotte. And then we're in the national championship. If we win that. Okay, I feel like we're going to get to the Natty. I feel like at least we get to the Natty. Rose Bowl against Alabama. We're going to start off 7-14. 21-0. Are we really going to blow them out this badly? We just had the closest game ever against the Wolverines, but we're going to blow out Alabama Crimson Tide extremely easily. That's the easiest win ever, 42-21. My God, man. And now we move to the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl against Jacksonville State. 2 wins away from greatness, boys. We've absolutely got to win this game after I just talked so much crap about the Gamecocks. But it looks like we're beating these Cocks badly. 21-0 right now. We're going to beat the crap out of these Cocks.
What do you mean by that?
And we win 38-13. We are in the national championship for the 2nd time in this video, giving us the chance to go 32-0. And if you include the last video, this would be us attempting to go pretty much 50-0 in 2 videos. So, yeah. And we're taking on the Kansas State Wildcats. The Grizzlies start with the ball in the national championship. Nico Iamaleava has a chance to go back-to-back after winning his first Heisman Trophy this season. Handing the ball up the middle. That's going to be Ashton Genty. He's going to pick up about 6 yards and go down. 3rd and inches for the Grizzlies. Shotgun formation. He's going to get a first down. That was a tight throw to Jeremiah Smith. Nico hands the ball off to Ashton Genty, who can't outrun the linebacker and gets stuffed in the backfield. Big 3rd and 6 here on the first drive of the game. Nico in the pocket. He's looking around. No one's getting open at all. He's going to roll to the left. Maybe try and pick up a first down. He gets it. Huge play here. Nico rolling out to the left. Going to pick up another first down with his legs. He's going to get even more than that. He gets to the 22. Nico rolling out again. This dude is turning into literally just prime Cam Newton, apparently. Except for Cam Newton would have just trucked 7 dudes and front flipped into the end zone on the back of a grizzly bear. First down here to the tight end to the right. Got a 1st and goal, 8-yard line. Nico's signaling around. He thinks he's him or something, dude. He did have a man wide open to the left for a second there. He's going to hit those flat and get a touchdown. We take the lead in the Natty. Kansas State with the ball. They're at their own 34-yard line. Going to have 66 yards to try and drive up the field. Run to the right, and they're going to pick up a few yards. 2nd and 7 right there. Huge play. Going to hit the first down to the tight end, almost getting to the 50-yard line. QB in the pocket. Throws it to the flat. Not even close. Lose 4 yards there. Another throw to the running back. Almost pick up a first down. He's going to be 3rd and short here. The drive could end right here if Montana locks up on defense. Come on, Grizzlies. You know you can do it. Pass rush is getting destroyed right now. Huge first down on the drag route to the wide receiver. I formation, handoff. Ooh, fake to the left. They're going to get stuffed for 3. Kansas State's doing a lot to try and win this game. I respect it a ton, but hopefully we can absolutely pummel them into the dirt. Rolling around in the pocket. He's doing everything he can. Johnny Manziel out here. 4th and 23. Gets sacked. That is going to end the drive. Montana has an early lead right now. They do not score on the next drive, but they do on the third one. Can they win their second national championship of the video to go 32-0? We are up 7 points, up 14. This is going to come down to the final second. Kansas State's driving. They're down 3 right now. We punt. We're going to kneel it out and win it. 32-0 is possible. Back-to-back national championships. Oh my goodness. Montana has done the unthinkable. Back-to-back national champions with a 32-0 record. They're going to sacrifice that guy. We have completed the challenge, but in the next video, I have to go 50-0. And if you guys enjoyed this video, click this one right here, subscribe. This took forever. If you guys love this video, you'll love this one right here. I promise. I'll see you there in a second.